Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for Sunday, the 26th, if you're watching in real time. But it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's a timeless reading. I'm going to do a 3-card tarot reading using the Arcanum Tarot. I haven't used this in a while. Definitely one that I used a lot. I like the realistic artwork. Kind of attracted to realism. I colored the edges myself brown. Daily dust is like just a little sprinkling of daily magic. I burnt my finger, so this hurts a little bit. Okay, so I'm not going to do it too much. Let's do a little shuffle here. And then take from the middle. Maybe I should take these two. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Wands. And the Empress, very nice. I think this is pretty good energy. Let's zoom on in and see what we get. So the Swords suit is all about the mind. And here we see a single sword rising from the sky. The yellow gem glows on the hilt. 2 bald eagles hover on either side of the sword. In the background are snowy mountaintops. The sword is the tool of this suit, representing the mind. And it represents the sharpness of the mind and the swift decisions that you make. Ace is one and beginnings and starting off. We have here we have the laurel, which represents achievement, and eagles being powerful signs of freedom. Also, again, I'm getting Scorpio energy as well. The mountains represents the peaks of dreams and the goals that you have. And so this could be like some kind of inspiration, some kind of aha moment, intelligence and truth coming into you on this day, like feeling, oh, stars above, like getting a great idea, getting an insight or enlightenment, or just this feeling like, you know, knowing the next thing that you need to do. Not having doubt, you know, in your choices, just feeling very sure of yourself. The Nine of Wands represents the wounded warrior. It's like he's been through a lot, or she, and he's there now assessing everything around him and taking a little break, and like it's kind of like gathering up your second wind, you know, when you've done a lot of work and you need to sometimes take a break for lunch. Could be, yeah, or you need to push on, you know, you really want to do more, but the only way you can do more is if you can try to gather a second wind. And sometimes the second wind comes, and sometimes you rest and then you just stay rested and you just stay. But I feel like this is a second wind. There's this man here standing in a red shirt holding the wand. There's vines coming up out of the ground. He feels a little weary, and he's trying to like catch a little break from tasks that he's been as he's doing work. So this could be like you also outdoors, gardening, things like that. Maybe an idea coming through, hey, this job can go a lot faster if I do blah blah blah, you know, maybe some kind of insight that way. The waxing moon is appearing in the sky, so that could have something to do with a project coming through, like timing wise and cycle wise. Sometimes moon phases can be a helpful aid, or sometimes slow you down. So, and also moon phases have a lot to do with harvesting, with trimming, with fertilizing, with that. So I would recommend, if you are a person who's interested in the outdoors and taking care of your of your landscape or your gardening or whatever to invest in Farmer's Almanac. Maybe you already have one, but this could be like, haha, I should get a Farmer's Almanac. Then I'll know what to do. So basically, this is just about everything. Your goal is almost complete. You're almost there. You're just, had to catch a second win. You had to just, also sometimes you need to just stop and maybe get an eagle eye point of view. Like, like if you're an artist and you're getting really close to the end, or you're getting really good at drawing or doing whatever you're doing, but sometimes you have to step back and look at it and see, just look at it. You just have to look at it from a distance. Sometimes it's helpful to turn, like if you're doing a portrait, sometimes it's helpful to turn it upside down and see if it makes sense upside down and as it does right side up. So looking at it different ways. But then you push through and you finish your goal. The Empress here could actually be a model. She could be somebody that you're painting. This could also represent you and being connected to the outdoors and projects and things that you're working on. The Empress is saying this to you, though. So maybe for some of you, this is a feminine energy calling you, or a masculine energy vroom vrooming. But the feminine is saying, come sit with me and learn the secrets of nature, for it is abundant with life and nourishment. So this is about, sharing gifts, sharing knowledge, natural things. The Empress is just all about nature. She's the mother of all. She holds the reverence to the world she's a part of. Her green gown connects her literally to the world, and the powerful waterfall spills down from her belly, and that represents her fertility. She holds a scepter in her left hand, and that's power and being a ruler. And the lotus flower in her other hand is creativity. And then the doves is a symbol of peace and tranquility. And the wheat is nourishment. And so the Empress is kind of like the ultimate symbol of the feminine. And this is Venus energy, also Libra energy, meaning abundance, feeling creative and nourished and taken care of. So you feel taken care of, and also you may feel very nurturing towards others. So this person who's working really, like this could be a husband and wife, whatever, this person who's working really hard, maybe outside, had a second win, and this is kind of like a nurturing, encouraging, like, hey, and it doesn't have to be male, female, but just these two energies, the worker and the nourisher, and the worker taking a little breath, and the person coming through with nourishment saying, hey, here, have a glass of water, or here, I picked you a little bite to eat. And then that bite to eat makes this person have the second win to keep going. And that's all I think there is today. I think it's a nice, it's a nice compatibility with people. Bright ideas to make things go faster, and nourishment to help you get a second wind. And I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.